Dark Souls 3 is a strange entry in the From Software catalogue, largely due to its lack of strangeness. No new and captivating setting like Bloodborne, no new rhythm-based combat like Sekiro, not even the bizarre world and weapon changes from Dark Souls 2. Dark Souls 3 feels like a highly polished and well-considered version of its predecessors. It's like a well-aged, finely made whiskey that I just keep coming back to.
Whirl it around, bring it up and say, hello.
Dark Souls 1 is one of my favourite games of all time, but if we're honest, there's some goddamn bullshit in that game. Like the curse frogs that can semi-permanently halve your health. Dark Souls 3 sheds all of that crap. It is a much more streamlined and polished experience. The frogs are still scary, they just don't make me scream anymore. This clean approach applies throughout the game. Firelink Shrine is now a transport hub the entire time, and although the world isn't quite as interconnected as Dark Souls 1, each area is this beautifully intricate mess of crossing paths that have some weird things lurking around corners. The areas of Dark Souls 3 are fantastic. To start, they're weirdly nostalgic. Ithril Dungeon is like an echo of the Tower of Latria from Demon's Souls, and getting to revisit Anor Londo is fantastic. This isn't just vanity or laziness either. It reinforces that cyclical theme that runs through all of From Software's games, while the new areas are brilliantly designed in their own right. The Grand Cathedral is the absolute standout. Its layout writhes over itself, combining narrow, intertwining corridors and grand open spaces. The enemy variation is huge, and their positioning invites a tactical approach. There are surprises around every corner, and like a zombie Ryan Reynolds, it is hauntingly beautiful. Just like all the other areas. I mean, look at Ithriel of the Boreal Valley, it's stunning. It's just a shame that there's always a big ugly fella to ruin the view.
Damn, bitch, you ugly.
That being said, these are some of the best big ugly fellas in the business. Champion Gundyr is a hulking beast of quick dodges and relentless pressure. The Curse Rotten Greenwood is charmingly revolting, and Slave Knight Gale is one of the most weirdly graceful experiences I've had in a game. I even liked some of the gimmick bosses, like the Ancient Wyvern. They're fun puzzles to solve and break up the direct challenge of the other bosses. But those bad boys certainly don't disappoint in the challenge department.
I hurt myself today.
It's not just the bosses either. The normal enemies are no slouch. You've got the normal variety of zombie boys and armoured dorks, but each of the areas comes with this awesome selection box of new enemies. There are so many that provide unique challenges, but ultimately they are pawns in the phenomenal chess-like encounter design. When combined with the range of character builds, this form of design lends you so many opportunities for creativity, but more importantly, so many fashion choices.
You better work, bitch.
In my most recent playthrough, I was able to dabble in a varied collection of playstyles. I messed around with miracles, pyromancy, magic, and even big beefcake axes all in one playthrough. This is a style of play that is lost in FromSoft's most recent games, and although I love the focus of those games, there is something special about being able to play in such a wide range of different ways. While features like weapon infusion make this the best Souls game for that. You can be whatever you want. A mad burner of things, a meaty mauler, a battle pope, or even a wizard.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Dark Souls 3 may be a little predictable in its form, but it is so finely crafted that I cannot help but keep coming back to it over and over, and that is why it is so good. Right, like if you liked, it really does help me out. Subscribe if you fancy it, and on the left there is a video YouTube thinks you'll like, and on the right is a video I think you'll like. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next month.